they go again. They try the other end this time. It's Lewis.
And that's the young talent right there.
Justin Lewis is the highly touted Marquette freshman hailing from Baltimore, Maryland. You know him best for his prolific rebounding ability and his buzzer-beating tip-in against the 4th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers. But there's much more to this budding star. We had a chance to sit down with the Golden Eagles forward to learn what made him fall in love with Marquette and how he's acclimating to life in Milwaukee in his first year of college.
Justin, before we get into your freshman season here at Marquette, I actually want to take it back home to Baltimore. You're a comm major at Marquette, but you were an engineer in Baltimore at Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. When I say Poly, what memories jump to mind for you? It's got to be a ton of them.
When you say Poly, a lot of memories come to mind. Winning championships, that was a big thing there, and it was just my family. I was closer to my family. I feel as though they were able to come to a lot of games. Now they're just like cheering me on from home. So.
That's awesome. So what was it about being recruited by Marquette that made you want to jump from your home of Baltimore? I mean, you proudly rep your city, but what made you want to make the jump from Baltimore to Milwaukee and come to Marquette? What was the big swinging factor?
So at Poly, I had a family vibe. Like, we were family. And I felt as though when I got to Marquette, at first I was very close-minded about Marquette. I was like, it's Marquette's in Wisconsin. I never even heard, I never been. But then as soon as I got here, the people on the campus, like people on our staff, like they're just great people, and it's family, like from the players, coaches, and it's just something I love to be around, and that I'm around right now, and it's a good feeling.
So obviously Wojo's from Maryland originally, your home state. How much did that connection maybe play into you wanting to make that jump and come play for him?
Oh, that meant a lot too. Just seeing where he came from and how he's like excelling in things that he's doing in his career, and I just want him to help me on my path as well.
Marquette's obviously had a ton of great players come through the program recently and then in the past. Is there a Marquette basketball alum that you're most excited to meet at some point in your time on campus?
Dwayne Wade.
D-Wade?
Dwayne Wade he's going to go down as one of the greats. I just want to kind of like hear what he has to say, like things that helped him along his career, and just kind of pick his brain and try to build those habits that he had.
Who do you kind of compare your game to now that you're blossoming into your own player? Is there somebody that you really watched growing up that you feel like you compare your game to, or maybe growing up feel like you're a good comp with?
I would say sort of kind of Anthony Davis, because he can do a little. He can do everything really. It's not. I don't think it's anything that he can't do, or like a Brandon Ingram.
I think those are both really good comps, man. Like lanky, athletic, can play on both sides of the floor. Probably good comparisons for you, man, for sure. Yeah. You got to know, you've gone Marquette legend already. Like whatever you do from this point in your Marquette career forward, you're going to be remembered for that tap-in against Wisconsin for the rest of time in Milwaukee. On that particular play, I mean, Wojo talked about it after the game and said that it was so impressive for you as a freshman to have the presence of mind to play through the horn. Was that something you thought about before that second free throw that DJ put up, or does instinct kind of just take over at that point?
I would say my instinct kind of took over, because it wasn't like I was hoping he was going to miss. I want him to send us home. Let's go home. Take us home. But I just attempted in. It was an instinct. I crashed in.
What do you remember about the celebration, whether it was either on the floor in that dog pile that ensued after the buzzer beater, or maybe in the locker room? What are the things that stick out now that you've had some time to reflect on it?
I would say right after I did it, my teammates' reactions. We were so happy. It just felt good. It was a good feeling, and I want to have that feeling. I want to keep winning. I want us to be the best. So it's good. It was a good feeling.